So Clem, we're both in charge of eSTEeM. I suppose we ought to say something about what it is and why the faculty needs it.
Well, I think the main thing that eSTEeM does is focus on scholarship of STEM teaching and learning, and we, in that sense, provide the faculty with the evidence base to support all sorts of innovations and new directions in our teaching and learning. So it's really vital actually to the whole way we operate in terms of our teaching focus and responding to the needs of students and ensuring that students get an excellent experience and maximise their chances of success. So you know, we've been doing quite a lot of this for some time. eSTEeM's been around for a number of years. What do you think are our success factors?
I think one of the strengths in the way that we work is that we actually encourage people who are at the sharp end of delivering our teaching to actually investigate what could possibly improve the student experience. So we give them some time away from their day job. We give them some money, some financial support to spread their wings a little bit further, perhaps to attend some conferences and to upskill themselves in the methodology of scholarship. And we give them support of all different types to encourage them to sort of meet their scholarship goals. I suppose we should also say, Clem, something about the types of things that people do in their scholarship projects.
Well, eSTEeM has supported a wide range of different projects over the years. So some of the things that people focus on are the very well-known issues and the big issues for the Open University, such as retention of students and progression onto higher levels and achievement. So we have a number of projects that have looked at that, but we've also investigated things to do with technology enhanced learning in the introduction of on-screen and online learning and so on. And every year we do change the priorities that we ask people to investigate, so that we've got a wider range of things that are very current and topical. But we also, as well as these big issues, we also have very interesting, innovative projects that people come to us with, and we like to support those as well. And there are all sorts of examples of the projects that we support on the website in short videos. So the other thing that's obviously very successful is the wide number of people that have been involved in eSTEeM over the years.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we do have a very significant variety of different sorts of people from across the university involved in eSTEeM projects. And it's good to see those collaborations between different categories of staff. So we have academic related staff as well as academic staff related in projects. We have staff from the student support teams who look after our students in terms of their day-to-day support needs. And very importantly is the contribution of our associate lecturers who are involved in projects and do a lot of the work associated with the methods of the project, so perhaps interviewing students or conducting surveys or supporting other people on the project. So where do you think we go from here with eSTEeM?
Well, one of the very important things that we're doing, which I'm quite excited about, is that we're trying to get more active student involvement in our scholarship projects. So this means moving away from only having them as participants in a passive way, let's say in our surveys and questionnaires, and also getting them involved in the design and co-creation of our scholarship projects to really reflect the needs that they have from our scholarship. So I think this is going to be an important development, and we're working with the student representatives and the Students' Association to see how we can bring that about. Of course, there are other developments happening at university level too, aren't there?
Absolutely. The creation of the new scholarship centres in each of the faculties of the university is a huge step forward. It's really raising the profile of scholarship in the university, and this is going to allow us to collaborate across a much wider range of subjects and look at things that affect all students, not just those ones in STEM. It's really flattering that the eSTEeM model has been adopted more widely across the university, and we look forward very much to all those collaborations with our colleagues in the other faculties.
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to that, and I think the raised profile of scholarship across the university is going to be very good for us as well going forward. Some challenges perhaps, but Really exciting times for us.